What is that?
That would be supper.
Reminds me of home.
If this reminds you of home, I think we're better off at war.
Gosh, I hope this war doesn't last.
Why, Ivan? You have someone waiting for you?
Of course. I have family with child.
Really? How many months are left? I haven't seen my family for a full year.
11 months.
3 months. How about you, Ivan?
3 years. Forget about it. Let's just eat.
Oh my God! Ivan Denisovich? Are you alright?
Don't worry, Caesar. I'm alright.
Was it the dream again, Ivan? The one in the woods?
8 years, Caesar. It's been 8 years today. And all that time you'd think I could forget. Especially in this place.
That is a pretty bad cough, Shuka. Perhaps you should try and get on the sick list.
Thank you, Caesar. But I do not think that would be much use. They never put anyone who's really sick on the sick list anymore. Besides, all the doctors in the hospital aren't really doctors anyway. The guards will just make up all the time that you missed anyway. Just let me lie here. I'll be all right.
As you wish, Shukov.
Must get ready for work. Make sure everything on you is regulation. Be sure your numbers are clear and in the correct places on your jackets. Any numbers that are worn or faded should be touched up and repainted. Be sure your space is clean and kept up with. Remember, today is our day to use the drying room, so you can stack your boots in that corner.
SA-54.
What's all this about, comrade?
This is a surprise inspection. Everyone by our bunks. SA... Why weren't you up yet? You heard Raviel, didn't you not?
Yes, I did, Comrade Water. It's just that I ached so. I couldn't find the strength.
You couldn't find the strength. What's the matter, S854? Are we too hard on you here?
No, Comrade, not at all. It's just that...
Enough, you swine! We have certain rules here, S54, and you are not above them. And neither are the rest of you. A few days in the cooler will straighten you out. 3 days in the cooler, with work as usual. Take them to the Commandant's office. Come on, you! Come on! Shut up!
Please, Comrade Warman.
Stay out of this.
Please reconsider.
It is none of your concern.
He's very ill. 3 days in the cooler may kill him.
I said it is none of your concern. Unless, perhaps, you would like to join him. Wait here. I have to register him at the office.
Bound for the cooler, huh? You know what they do to you in the cooler, don't you? Solitary confinement. They lock you in that room, that small, cold, cramped room, and they leave you there, alone. At night, it's so cold, you can hear the prisoners' teeth chattering from outside the door. They feed you once a day, with a hot meal, only every 3 days. There are puddles on the bug-ridden floor, and rats. They'll only leave you there for 3, 5, maybe even 10 days. 15 days in that place will kill a man. There's a prisoner in there now. He get 10 days for forgetting to salute an officer.
Is everything ready?
Yeah, it will be 1 moment. I just have to let out the current occupant. Where are you, Guard? Come on.
I will obey the rules.
Come on, Guard.
I will obey the rules.
Come now, S854. It's your turn.
Come on, you. Stop straggling. Come on. Okay.
Please, Comrade Water. I promise I'll never be late again. I'll wake up when this remedy sounds. I promise, Comrade Water. If you can hear me, please let me out. Comrade.
Alright, that's 854. I'll tell you. I'll let you off this time. I have better news for you.
You come back.
Yes, 854. Instead, I want you to mop this floor. Every inch. This. Go now, before I change my mind.
It's a cold one out there, comrade. 17 below.
Still warming up for prisoners to work. They won't see a day off until the thermometer falls 42 under.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Everybody knows that thermometer is wrong anyway.
Say, big guy, I thought the prison janitor was supposed to mop your floor today.
I decided to give him a day off. We've got plenty of men to do that sort of thing. I was never going to send him to the cooler anyway. Why are you using all that water, stupid? That's no way to mop the floor.
There is no other way, Comrade Water. The dirt walked right in.
Haven't you seen your old lady mop the floor, stupid?
I was taken away from her in 1941. I don't even remember what she was like.
Look at these idiots mop the floor. These scum don't do anything and they don't want to either. They're not worth the bread we give them. Now, listen here, 854. You mop this floor so it's not too wet, and get out of my sight. You're finished here.
Ivan Denisovich. I thought they put you in the cooler for sure.
I'm alright. Big Ivan let me off.
You're lucky, Shukov. He's the easiest of the duty workers.
Did they serve breakfast brew yet?
I'm afraid you're too late. Tieran is getting our bread rations in the meantime.
Shukov, you're back. Good to see you. The scoundrels pulled a fast one on me in the supply room. We always get 4 2-pound loaves, but today we only got 3. Someone will have to get the short end.
I'll skip it today, comrade. I had a large portion yesterday.
Thank you, comrade.
Thank you, comrade.
Here, Shukov. Eat it quickly. We don't have much time.
Thank you, comrade.
Roll call, line up by 5.
All inmates present and accounted for, sir.
Very good. When was the last time these men were frisked?
In the evening, the day before yesterday. Removed all illegal clothing, knives, valuables, and the like. Anything but the shirt and vest were removed. We don't usually do it in the morning, sir, because it's so cold.
Open your coats!
What is this? You're wearing the non-regulation shirt, comrade. Please remove it.
You have no right to strip people in the cold. You don't know Article 9 of the Criminal Code?
No, comrade, it's not worth it.
You're not Soviet people. You're not communists.
You worthless vermin. You have no right to call us not communists. You better learn to respect your officers. You better learn well. "10 days salt them."
Come on, comrade. I have to take you to the cooler. I should take you now. I think we'll wait until evening, eh? Why should we waste a full day's work?
Your attention, prisoners. You will follow strict line of march. You will not straggle or bunch up. You will keep tight lines of 5 and will not move from one rank of 5 to another. You will not talk. Look to either side. Step to the left or right. Will be an attempt to escape, and you will be shot on sight without warning. Forward march!
Now then, are you all here, 104?
Yes, comrade.
All right, men. We are going to be laying bricks on the 2nd story, where Gang 6 left off last fall. We will be using the generator room to mix the mortar and to keep warm. If we cannot manage to keep the room warm, we will freeze like stray dogs. Get it?
Yes, comrade.
Shukov and Caesar will lay the bricks. Fetyukov and I will mix the mortar, and the captain will work on the scaffold. All right, comrades, let's get to work.
Yes, boss. So, Ivan, how are you feeling?
As well as can be expected. And you, Caesar?
The same. Say, Ivan, it's strange what the work does to you, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, every day you wake up in this place, you think about what's it going to do to you today. You think about the thin room, the cold winds, the bitter temperatures, the fact that they're going to make you break your back doing the work of machines. But once you're out here doing the work,
not so bad. What do you mean, not so bad?
Well, once you out here hauling bricks, you don't even think about those things anymore because there's no time. Instead, you can think of other things, of life, not in this place, but on the outside.
I think you'd better stop dreaming, Caesar.
Being out here gives me a chance to think about my family, about my wife and children. Do you think about your family, Ivan Denisovich?
No, Caesar. I don't. Nowadays, I only write to my family once a year, and even then it's no use. They can never understand what life is like in here. Anyway, I know I will probably never see them again. Even if you finish your 10-year sentence, and they don't slap another one on, and you get out of this place, they still never let you go home.
Well, what do you think about Zhukov?
I think of nothing, Caesar. Absolutely nothing. I think of carrying this brick from that pile over there and lying it atop the dozen other bricks on this pile over here. I think about putting my back into the work so that a prison officer will not break my neck. What else is there, Caesar? Does anything else really matter in this place?
Line up, 104. It is time for the midday rule.
It's enough of this, Caesar. Let's go eat.
What does the gruel look like today, children?
It is fish and vegetables again. Thin on meat and undercooked. Same as always.
I saw the sun was right overhead. It must be noon already.
Sun is overhead, that means it is 1 o'clock.
How come? Any old man can tell you that the sun is highest at noon.
That's what the old guys say. But since then, there's been a law passed that says the sun is highest at 1, not 12.
Who passed the law?
The Soviet government.
What is this? Does the sun come under their laws too?
Do not sound well, Ivan Denisovich. Are you going to be all right?
The temperature is 60 below, and I have a fever of 99 degrees. How do you think I feel?
Don't worry, Zhukov. You won't be in this hole in the ground that much longer.
That's right, Ivan Denisovich. Got 1 foot out of here already.
Yeah, the one with the hole in the boot.
What I mean is Zhukov's sentence is almost up. You're lucky, comrade. They gave me 25 years.
I'd like to think so, comrades. But you know how it is. Take the fellows that should have been let out in the war. They were all kept until 1946. Until further notice, they said. Then those with 3 years who got 5 more slapped on. They twist the law any way they want. You finish a 10-year stretch, and they just give you another one.
Have hope, Zhukov. Perhaps your number really will come up. God, just think that you might walk out of here and go home.
Well, Caesar, don't start counting up all the years you've got to go. Whether you'll be in here the whole 25 or not is anybody's guess. All I know is I've done 8 years of mine. That's for sure.
I got away 3 times, and they caught me every time.
But what kind of camps were you in for those 8 years, Ivan? Most of the time you've been in those ordinary camps with women, where they don't make you odd numbers. But 8 years in the penal camp is a different story. Nobody's ever come out of this alive.
We didn't have any women. All I ever saw was logs. I hauled logs for 3 years to make crates in railroad ties. The rule was that any gang that didn't do its quota in the daytime kept on the job at night. We used to get back at camp at midnight and go out again in the morning. Don't kid yourself, fellas. It's easier here. Here you knock off at the same time every day. Quota or no quota. They march you back here through the camp. The basic ration is 6 ounces more. You can live. So what if it's a special camp? Should the numbers bother you or something? They don't weigh anything.
Easier. Here they slit your throat while you're in bed. You call that easy?
That only happens to squealers, not human beings.
That's enough, comrades. Come now. Let's finish our meal.
Yes, boss. You know best.
Yo! Come back here!
Ivan Denisovich. Did you see that?
See what?
That man next to you. He got up. Quickly, grab his bowl.
No, Fetchukov, you can't take a man's ball.
What do you mean you can't take the man's bowl? It's the law of the jungle here. Why should you starve while he's careless to leave it where someone can take it?
No, Fetchukov. I can't. It's not fair.
Not fair. Fine. More for me then. No.
Hey! You greedy swine! What do you think you're going with that bowl?
It's mine! You left it at the table!
What do you mean it's yours? Give it to me, you scum!
No, it belongs to me! I'm sorry, comrade, but around there, this is the way things are!
You got no right to take a starving man's meal!
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have been so stupid enough to leave it there at the table!
Filthy vermin!
Come on! That's mine!
Freeze, you reckless scoundrels! What's the matter with you idiots? Another outburst like that and I'll hold you both off to the cooler. Do you understand?
Yes, Comrade Walter, I understand.
I said, do you understand?
Yes, Comrade Warden.
I should have them open fire on you right now. Get back to work. Your meal time is over.
So, Shukov, you doing all right? You really are not well, Shukov. Here, lie down here for a while. I can finish up this work. You'll just get some rest. Super.
Wir wissen sie. Ich sehen sie nicht.
How are you, comrade, sir?
Very good, thank you. But you must leave now. I have some business to attend to. Please state your name, Comrade Shukov.
Ivan Denisovich Shukov.
And your date of birth?
October 14th, 1911.
Where did you come from? Why were you out wandering in the woods?
My comrades and I were captured by the Germans and made prisoners of war. A few of us escaped and made our way back to our own lines.
And how are you serving?
I serve the working people.
You serve the working people. But what are you, you moron?
Private of the Red Army. First class. Comrade.
What do you mean, first class, you swine? You're a traitor! You have betrayed our country for the Germans.
We were cut off, stranded in the woods. We could not get food or ammunition because there weren't any planes. They hunted us down like dogs. I had to surrender.
Enough of your lies, you filthy defector. You abandoned Mother Russia when she needed you most. Be truthful, Shukov. You arranged your escape with the Germans.
No, comrades. I have told you, we were overtaken.
Well then, are your fellow soldiers, Shukov? The ones you allegedly escaped with?
They were killed by the Germans. One was gunned down just outside these walls.
Is there anyone we can check your story with, Shukov?
No. I suppose not.
He is lying. He is on instructions from the Germans.
No, I am not a traitor. I am not.
Enough of this. This here, Ivan Denisovich, is a document of confession. Sign it now and admit your treason.
I will not confess to that which I am not guilty.
You will sign that document, or you will face the spider squad first thing tomorrow morning.
It is your decision, Comrade Shukov, but I must warn you, there is no denying it now.
Very good, Shukov. You have done the right thing.
No. It is just this way I can live a little longer. For my dear mother Russia.
The way's lighting up. Ivan Denisovich. In a few minutes the guards will be here to escort us back to the barracks. We can't let them find you sleeping.
Thank you, Caesar. I am very grateful for your help.
Enough. Just help me lay some of these bricks before they get back. Oh, look, Ivan Denisovich. It's a good piece of scrap metal. The tool makers must have left it here. It'll make a fine knife for mending boots with a little bit of work. You're always good with this sort of thing, Ivan Denisovich. Here. You'll have it, Ivan Denisovich.
Hold it right there, comrades. We need to search you again. It seems that there have been knives circulating around the campus. Good to go. Arms up.
Come on, Volkovoy.
Yes?
There's a man missing, sir.
What?
The Moldovan, sir. The one guilty of espionage.
The Moldavian spy prisoner? Search the camp. We'll find that coward.
We found him, Comrade Volkovoy. He was sleeping at the tool factory.
Sleeping, huh, comrade? Well, we'll just have to find a way to wake him up! Now, you've kept us out in the cold because of your lateness. For 1 full hour.
No. Leave him alone.
I see you get him like that.
Shukha, I know that man. I know him from the war.
He is a spy, Caesar. You didn't know him at all.
No, Caesar, they're going to kill him. They're going to beat him to death.
Let it go, Caesar. It is not your concern.
No, this isn't right. They can't do this to him. It isn't right. Stop it! Stop it!
Caesar, no!
Stop! Stay where you are! Stop it! Stop it! You can't do that to him! Stop! Or I'll shoot!
What is going on here?
You came out of the crowd, Comrade Volkovoy. It happened so fast.
Do you see? Do you see what happens when you interfere? Now we have a man shot and bleeding. Let this be a reminder to all of you lawless rejects. This is the fate of you if you try to rise up against us. Let this be a reminder that resistance is futile. Now go and get back to your barracks!
Caesar, are you all right? Oh, Caesar, please speak to me.
Ivan?
Ivan Denisovich? Is that you?
Yes, Caesar. It is me. Come on, we've got to get you to the hospital. Don't worry, you'll be alright. You'll be alright.
Do me a favor, Shukov. Will you? Tell my wife I love her. Tell my children I'm sorry I will not be coming home.
No, Caesar. Don't talk that way. You're going to make it. You promise.
Oh, Shukov. You should not make promises that you cannot keep.
Caesar. Caesar.
Are you still up, Ivan? What are you doing?
Nothing, boss. Just thinking.
Ivan, I know what happened to Caesar hit you hard. It hit all of us. But you must get your rest. Caesar or no Caesar, they will send us to work tomorrow.
It wasn't right what happened to Caesar. What did he do to deserve it? Tell me, Theodore. What did sweet old Caesar do to get gunned down in front of everyone? And not even an apology given for his death.
It's over, Shukov. It's very terrible about Caesar. But you torturing yourself isn't going to bring him back.
It's this forsaken camp, Theodore. I couldn't do that to him on the outside. Can't stand it here any longer, Theodore. I have to get out of this place. I have to get out.
Calm down now, Shukov. Escape is futile, you know that. You'd never get past all those guards. You've only 2 more years in this place, Shukov. Just finish your sentence and be done with it.
And trust them to uphold their end of the bargain? Do you honestly think they're going to let me out? I'd rather take my chances at escaping. Anything is better than this.
Are you really serious about this, Ivan?
I've never wanted something so badly.
Well then, Shukov, you should leave tonight, while you still have the cover of darkness.
I will. But first, I have to write a letter to Caesar's family. Theodore, will you mail it for me?
Sure, Ivan. Of course I will.
Thank you, Theodore. I am deeply grateful for you, comrade.
Getting away. Got to get him before he gets to the woods. You don't even think about those things anymore because there's no time. Instead, you can think of other things. Of life, not in this place, but on the outside.
I hope she'll come. Perhaps you're not going to really welcome her. God, just think that you might walk out of here and go home.
I've made it, Caesar. I'm free.
Alright, I'm wearing Tony's costume and it's way too big, so I had to find some way to keep the pants up. So, it'll work if my shirt lies over it, you know.
What did you do?
That threw the whole thing up.
Alright, for those of us... Wow, that
Tony, what do you think you're doing?
What? First day of shooting, and Gabe wearing my pants, they're down around his ankles right now. Our cameraman's laughing. It's hard to hold it still. Don't you love rain?
3 days in the cooler. No food.
That was good! I don't like you two! It's you two let me straight up! Come on!
We don't have much time.
Thank you, comrade.
Oh my God! I can't believe you're here.
That went really well.
You saw.
Alright, cut. Okay, we need to clean that up now, so,
No, don't worry about getting the towels. I'll just...
Oh, you are dead!
Oh my God! I got mud all over me.
Come on down the gutter, Tony.
Alright, that's enough.
Hey! You greedy swine! Where do you think you're going with that bowl?
It's mine. You left it at the table.
What do you mean it's yours? Give me it, you filthy scum!
No, it belongs to me. I'm sorry, comrade, but around here, this is the way things are.
I cannot die!
Let's try that again.
Go ahead, you got it. You got it. You got it.
Alright.
Round two. Whose fault was that?
Fine line.
All right, Tony.
I just wanted you to beat the crap out of each other.
I know. I was like, all right.
Tony.
Yay! Yes.
Hailing all this dust down there. And it's just like rolling up around my face. I can't.
That was amazing, guys.
I almost ate a cinder.
No, Gabe, the light on me.
All right.
On me more. Come on.
It's always about you, isn't it? Ivan's this, Ivan's that. Nobody cares about the urine.
Jeremy. What? I can't believe you just said that, Jeremy. See, the actor rivalry we got on this set, I gotta tell you.
All right.
I don't get paid enough, let me tell you that.
Everybody loves to urine.
Urine. 8.
Alright,
Alright, that's enough, we gotta get going.
Ouch!
Tony, is there anything that you don't hurt yourself doing? I mean, come on.
That one kind of hurt.
You're walking like a half mile an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty pathetic.
Alright, whatever.
This is what I'm doing. I have to throw up, so I'm going to eat grass, and if I don't get 100% for this, I'm going to have a cow. No pun intended.
Ding, 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 ding. He agreed to do this. This is no way my decision. You can't blame the director for this one. I mean, I'm sorry.
Get the out of the stick!
Hey, he's got to throw up
It tastes
something.
good.
He doesn't feel like eating the leftover oatmeal from yesterday, so what am I supposed to do?
It was
Tastes
good.
good. Believe me.
Okay, Tony, I think that's enough.
You're gonna throw up for real.
You can eat cellular.
Wait, why are you running? You're German! Oh crap, there he fell over the camera.
Alright, Johnny, that's enough.
No dancing German.
Miss Karakos, don't look.
Okay, shut it off. You're gonna be so embarrassed when we show that to the entire class.
Yeah, well. Alright.
You're gonna regret. See, he's so high on adrenaline now. I mean, he's not gonna remember that he did this, but we have it on videotape to prove it. Same with Tony eating grass. I mean, who thought that would ever happen?
Exactly.
Oh, you're still recording.
Alright, that's enough.
You're attention prisoners. You follow strict line of march. You will not straggle or bunch up. Right? You will keep strict lines of 5.
You'll not change places from one line of 5.
Are you all here, 104?
Yes, comrade.
Am I not in the camera?
He wasn't.
That night came up in the air.
Ooh, it's a Johnny Rock.
Turn it off!